30, 20, retard. 5.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing you the best content for the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake. I am a real-world flight dispatcher. I'm going to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. Thank you so much for your patience. For those of y'all who stuck around for the past like 35 minutes or so, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are typically pretty busy days, even when I'm off with numerous meetings. Today we had kind of an ad hoc OCC leadership meeting with all of the leaders for the entire office, all departments. So had that, and then right after that had an aircraft delivery meeting. I've got 5 deliveries this month, one of which is already complete. We got 2 more domestic and then 2 more international. One from Toulouse, one from Hamburg, taking on our first 321 Neo, which is very exciting. So that's kind of what delayed the stream, but nonetheless, we should be fine. Making a couple quick little hops, but we're going to go through the full boarding process, the full deplaning process, maybe the full boarding process again. Just to kind of give us a little bit more time to sit and chill and talk especially since we won't have as much time during cruise. So today we are going to be operating a round trip from Dallas Love, the brand new scenery from IBlueYonder. If you have not seen my live stream review that we did yesterday, suggest going to look at that if that is what you're here for. If you're looking for some sort of a first look, this won't be that. This is going to be just your typical stream in and out of an airport. I do want to see this airport from the flight deck on a departure as well as on the approach. So a couple quick little hops going down to Austin, Texas. We'll make a somewhat quick turn and head on back up here to Dallas Love. Forecast today are calling for some pretty gusty winds at both locations, so that should make things a little bit spicy, a little bit fun. For this flight, we're going to be operating Southwest Airlines 1689, service from Dallas Love down to Austin, burning roughly 4,300 pounds of gas, 40 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. Total block fuel is going to be 11,700 pounds of gas, and we've got a little over 160 passengers on this flight. Coming back, we're going to be operating Southwest Airlines flight 1249 from Austin to Dallas Love, burning 4,600 pounds, 45 minutes from wheels up to wheels down. Total fuel of 11,800 pounds, carrying exactly 160 passengers. So that is going to be your little trip brief before we dive into it. Real quick too, let me jump up in here and get these doors open because they were already open, therefore GSX closed them. Yes. So up to the chat before we get started on this thing. We got Aviation Geek in the house. Now I did see your message pop up a long ass time ago, so may or may not still be here. But if you are, Aviation Geek, what is up, dude? Hope your day is going well. Joe Hatch, what is up, my friend? The one and only Captain Shaquille Oatmeal. Better compensate the with free in-flight drinks. Okay. I got some in my fridge. So I don't know about the passengers. I don't know about y'all, but I'll be drinking some. Fly with Lotto, what is up, dude? Let's go. Damn right. We're going to get on this thing and get to rolling here shortly. Wiley, what's up, man? See, stopping in for a few minutes before I head to work, descending on my first MD-88 arrival, slowly getting the hang of it. Nice. So guys, that brings me to my next point. Tomorrow, Wiley and myself will be flying. I will be streaming it. We have not yet exactly locked down the details as far as city pair. I know I will be flying Airbus. I'm sure he'll be flying Airbus as well. Maybe he'll be flying an MD. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming sometime tomorrow. Wiley, for your notification, I actually changed my haircut appointment. So I don't think I have any meeting. Actually, I know I have one meeting tomorrow. Probably do it after. So tomorrow, flight plan, filer briefing day. All right, so I got a meeting at 2 o'clock. Should be done at 2:30. So if we want to aim for like a 3 o'clock start, something like that, should be good. Oh, wait a minute. I got another meeting. Fuck me. Alright, so we're looking at like a 3:30 start time tomorrow. So I've actually 3 meetings tomorrow. One at 1 o'clock, one at 2 o'clock, and one at 3 o'clock. So let's plan on a roughly 3:30 start time. My last meeting will end at 3:30, so I'll try to make sure I've got everything set up, ready to go. And all I need to do is end the meeting and jump into the stream. So, that is the plan for tomorrow. Some sort of a stream from one place to another place in an airliner. And that's about as much of the details that we have locked down for now. Mr. McDo, what is up, my friend? Great to see you. Flying into Dallas Love from Phoenix. Nice. 330 miles away. Wait for it. So, I would imagine 330 miles is a hot minute away. Yeah, we might. I doubt we're still going to be here. But you know, we'll see. We're going to do like the full boarding process. So maybe not. Standing in the bank line, bumping the tunes. Ha! There you go. Hell yeah. Drew Stone, what is up, dude? Great to see you. Thank you for your moderating as well. You are definitely the VIP of the moderators. Byron, what is up, dude? Great to see you. Jet Kid in the house. How you been, Chief? Been pretty good, man. Can't complain. How about you? And also, I thought about you. I saw an email come across this morning for Guayaquil. I know you're down there all the time. Sounds like there's some sort of civil unrest or security concerns. So there's going to be curfew set from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. local in Guayaquil every day until further notice. So I'm sure that your carrier will be doing something for y'all, whether it's bringing y'all right back, which I think is what we're planning on doing. Ours probably deadheading a crew down, and then they'll swap out with the crew that brought it down and take it back, stuff like that. Not really sure what we're gonna do at my carrier, but something to put on your radar. There's some crazy shit going on in Guayaquil. Yeah, for sure. We can do anytime tomorrow. I'll think of some routes, and if you come up with any city pairs, let me know. Roger that. Roger that. And if we're starting at around 3:30 or so, if we're going to do more than one leg, we'll make sure that they are short legs. And if we're doing one leg, then it can be a bit longer. You typically need to be aim to be off the computer around 7-ish or so. Yeah. Maybe I'll meet y'all on... Yeah, that'd probably work out perfect, Mr. McDo. And I saw one other one. Captain Eli, Jesus loves us. God bless everyone. Damn right. Yes, he does. I don't know what is up with this airplane. That's the second Dash 8 that I've watched, like, taking off and then, like, do a 180 and go the other way. So, weird. Anyways, so I am not planning on flying on Batium. Not planning on it because I want to be able to converse with y'all while we're en route, since it won't have as much flight time per se. Nobody's even on right now anyways. So I do have Dallas Love Tower live ATC pulled up that we can turn on here shortly. Now if Mr. McDoom meets us in Austin, then we'll probably swap that and actually fly on Batium so we can see each other. So we'll just we'll take it in stride. I wish these guys would get back to loading bags. And this will say... Oh no. I was going to say waiting for you to open stuff. Alright. So, we're also running the GSX profile that is on flightsim.to. I would say that... I don't know if it's even working right, because I'm seeing everybody walking around in the... Hello, where am I? I've seen everybody walking around the terminal, but not actually boarding the airplane. So, I don't know what's up with that. I see everybody inside. Right. So let's get this thing going. Where'd my number pad go? I lost my number pad. Jiminy Crickets. Frillo. How to do that? I have a separate little number pad that I keep from my left hand to change views. Who the fuck loses a number pad? Even my dog's like, yeah, you dumbass. How'd you... Oh, there it is. Behind the throttle. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, side note. Forgot to tell y'all this. So we are flying on Virtual Southwest. Y'all know my spiel for Virtual Southwest. Kick-ass, virtual airline. We've struck the balance of realism as well as being chill. So if that is your type of virtual airline, check the description below. We'll link to the website as well as to Discord. So we're flying Virtual Southwest, but we're also flying a pilot's life, something we haven't done in a hot minute. So we will be scored, and I have to pay extra attention to my SOPs. To ensure that I try to get the best score as possible. Let's see. Is the fly-by-wire A32 good or better than PMDG? It's good, especially with where it came from. You know, it used to be a rendition of the original A320neo that they have been built upon. But I think anybody would say without a doubt that PMDG is better just because it was not created off of a default airplane. It's all which a lot of the systems and stuff for the fly-by-wire is custom as well. But even like the interior, there's a lot of stuff. Like for example, you have two independent FMSs in the pmdg, whereas the McDo, they're both tied together. Just little things like that that make this better. But you can also make the argument that, hey, at least the fly-by-wire has an EFB, whereas this one don't. I don't know. There's points to each. For me, as far as high fidelity goes, I'm going with pmdg. Right, so let's get our fuel. Actually, I'm in the wrong thing. I never mess with all the like the other ways of fueling. I just do it instantly because it seems to work the easiest with this airplane. So we are going to carry 11,700 pounds of gas. And our payload, zero fuel weight's 132.4. Nope, not 12.4. Alrighty, zero fuel weight is set. Menu, FMC, position and knit. Now, let's come up to the overhead and get that rolling. Otherwise, the stuff on the FMS won't work the way it's supposed to. Blah, blah, blah. Cruising at 23,000 feet. And landing elevation in Austin is 492, so we'll just set it to 500. Lights are set. My EFIS is set. Cool. Alright. Come down here. KDAL. Grab the last position. Drop in there. Tell the airplane where we're at. Dallas Love. We're heading to Austin, Texas. Southwest Airlines. Who the fuck are we? 1689. Let's see. SimBrief has us taken off of 13 left, so I guess we'll just go with that. Let me pull up the real life ATIS though, just to confirm. I always want to do that due diligence. SimBrief. ATIS. Dial. Alright. Info Alpha's current winds 198.12, gusting 25, 10 statute miles, overcast is 4,400, temperature 26.19, altimeter 2959. Simultaneous ILS and RNAV approaches, runway 13 left, 13 right in use, blah 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 blah. 5G NOTAMs, cool, so they are on the 13s. So that works. Alrighty. For our routing, we're departing on the Curlo 5 window transition. Maybe. See, this pisses me off. I don't know when this started. It's fucking annoying. From there, arrival. SimBrief has us on 18 right. And we are on the Suzy 6 arrival. Window transition. At 18 right. Figure out a good approach via. You know what? I think we're gonna go 18 left because that's the direction we're coming from. So arrival. 18 left. Suzy. Window. 18 left. Doffs. Legs. Look for any discons. And we'll activate that. Climb going up to 23,000 feet. Knit. Get that zero fuel weight in there. Reserve fuel. 3.7. 40 on the CI. Cruise winds 228 at 61. Temperatures minus 21. Execute N1. Let's go flaps 5. Wait, duh. Let's do 66 on the flex. We'll climb 1, take off, and flaps 5. CG of 25.3 gives us V speeds of 38, 40, and 44. Coming up to the autopilot panel, speed 144. Departure heading. Damn, we should be on 13. Should take off 13, right? It's gonna be 133 on the heading. And then our initial climb altitude. $8,000. Alright, let's change that departure runway. Departing off of 13 right, Trailer 5. Wind due transition. Cool. Those V speeds back in there. Now they are 35, 37, and 46. Sweet. Get those flight directors on. She's ready to go. I don't know about GSX. Traffic is on. FPV's on. Radio set. Cool. And we'll get the APU started. Still boarding passengers, they say. Should I reset and push or just wait on GSX? I honestly don't really trust GSX because these dudes ain't been doing shit. So that makes me think that it's like stuck in its process. So we're gonna reset. Get all these doors closed. GSX. Rate jetways. And push back. Alrighty. So all doors are closed. Beacon is on. We got APU bleed on. We'll turn the packs on for now until we get ready to start the engines. Autopilot panel set. AFIS panels are set. We're going to squawk 2000. I think we are good. Let's go ahead and set them parking brakes and get rid of the chocks. That bridge is pulled. Sweet. Zach, what's up, dude? Why is this not? Oh, they're just not talking on frequency. Let's go facing south. Changing oil in the mower. There you go.
Screamer 1-2, visual 1-3 right.
1-2 low, good afternoon. Previous report, aircraft just landed the parallel. Large flock of large birds, about 3 mile final. They're 14 ground point 75.
Reload. Engineers are dumbasses when it comes to putting shit together and where oil plugs are. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. So Captain Eli asked, does VSWA pick your routes to fly? Nope, you pick what you want. So based off of where your aircraft is currently at, it'll know that you are there. So it'll show you the airports that you can fly to from that airport, and you just click on the one that you want to fly to and hit book flight. You'll put in some details for the flight, like which, well, actually you don't have to. It'll even use SimBrief and dispatch the flight for you. But me being a real life dispatcher, I kind of like to control my own dispatching because I never really agree with SimBrief. So I'll select dispatch without SimBrief, and I'll put in my own details like my route, altitude, stuff like that. It gives me details that I need for planning, like my booked passengers, cargo, stuff like that. So I'll take those details, put it into SimBrief, choose my route, choose my altitude, choose my extra gas, all that stuff, calculate, and then I'll book it. Then I'll book the flight virtual Southwest, and then I'm on my way. And I can show you some of that once we get airborne.
Plan on the file. We're basically going out to do some flight control checks and then return on the finger 8.
Just want to make sure that you wanted to go all the way out there. That's what I was asking, because sometimes the company follows that and they just want to do the ILS back here.
Negative, yeah, we'll pretty much do the whole thing.
Right, thanks.
Alright, sweet. Let's roll number 2.
Tower Southwest 985, visual 13 left.
Southwest 139, company about a mile outside the mixmaster, wind 1508, gust 16. RNAV to door set, runway 13 left, quick takeoff.
13 left, cleared. RNAV door 6, clear for takeoff, Southwest 139.
Southwest 8751 tower, 13 right, line up and away.
5 away, 13 right, Southwest 8751.
Southwest 985, runway 13 left.
Alright, flash the light out her, let them know we got the signal. Engine is starting.
Southwest 985.
Back. Care flight forward, just fly south of the final for 13 right.
Wes, what's up, dude? Great to see you. How come I don't see a hard seltzer in your hand? Good question. Probably because I haven't been able to get out of the seat for the past 2 hours with all the meetings I've had. Once we get airborne, I'll go grab them one. We are going to single engine taxi out of here. Alrighty, we got a good engine start on number 1. On correction, number 2. Gonna break RTO flaps 5. Been thinking about getting me some of those little custom 7.3 levers. I already have some for the throttles. I just need them for the flaps and spoilers, and I want the detents. I'm just not willing to pay what they're charging. It's kind of a lot of money. And then trim in. Perfect. How's the audio, guys? I'll make sure, obviously, y'all can hear me. Looks like you can more than hear me. The sim, we'll turn that up a little bit. And then, sounds like this ATC is kind of loud too. So y'all just let me know if ATC is too loud or how I need to adjust that, etc. Cool. So then also this is the FT Sim sound pack for the 7.3, which is too quiet in my opinion. So but you'll hear the engines more when we get on the takeoff roll. Cool. So up to the overhead, packs are back on. RTO, flaps 5 and trim. Cool. Let's go.
Regional in contact, the regional departure. We'll see you in a bit.
Hopefully, don't hit this airplane. Probably should have turned out to the left.
985, right, Mike 2, ground, 0.75.
Right, Mike 2, ground 75. South
Well, I guess we hit them.
985.
See what this guy's going to do.
Up tower 1420 with your visual left base, 13 left.
1420 low tower, 1160 at 9 hour, running 13 left, clear.
Nice.
13 left, clear and southwest 1420.
All right. Clear left and clear right. Pretty good frame rates at this airport, which I'm always happy about. Now I am running a 4090, and sometimes I have issues like at LAX. I haven't flown in there since the last time after I updated it, but sure shit got terrible frame rates then, and that was after their first initial update that was supposed to resolve a lot of the performance issues. Clear left, clear right.
Low tower, the mixed master, keep it rolling when 160 at 10 and outdoor set, or 13 left, clip take off.
Or outdoor set, clip take off, 13 left.
1420, company take the runway for departure, fire out.
Clear left, clear right.
Low altitude alert, level altimeter 2957.
2957.
Low altitude alert. Alright, let's roll number 1. Got a little drag race going on. So today we are in the Wrong Side Simulations virtual Southwest Airlines livery. Will H, what's going on, dude? How you is?
Tower southwest 39, visual 13 left.
39 low tower, runway 13 left, clear to land. Do you recall the basis about that?
Land 13
Son of a
left.
bitch, I think I turned the wrong way. I did.
Yeah, Archer southwest 25, 15, land there 2.
Yeah. Duh. I gotta focus on this guy over here. Shit, now he's in my way. I was gonna go over there.
1420 right turn, and there's that 475. Have a great day.
Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. Just cutting U's. Overhead. Yeah, I was listening to frequency. I was like, why am I not seeing these guys? And I was like, oh wait, probably because my ass is pointed towards them and it shouldn't be. That would be why. Alright, flight controls check. Full up, full left, full down, full right, and neutral. Rudder, full left, full right, neutral.
Accept 551 on the visual, 13 left.
Who's at 551 on turn, 13 left, 3 land.
13 left, to the land, accept 551.
39 right turn to Mike 2 ground, 0.75, take care.
Ground, southwest, southwest.
Shut up, Joe. If only we had charts. I actually do have charts. I don't know if y'all can, yeah, y'all can't really see them. I got an EFB sitting next to me with Navigraph pulled up. The FO can't read charts, so we are doomed. Well, you know, in my defense, I didn't have ATC to give me taxi instructions, so, which is probably me just not knowing the general direction to go in is probably worse than not having taxi instructions. See that windsock is kicking out there. Well, so we got one on the approach for 13 left. Looks like we're clear on 13 right, so we'll go ahead and get those lights on. We'll just make us a rolling start. Check. This dude's still holding.
E1. Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Now, being on a pilot's life, I gotta make sure I don't exceed 20 degrees pitch attitude. It does not like that. It's one of its criteria, so I'm trying to maintain staying under that. There's acceleration altitude, so we'll nose her down. There's flaps 1. Flaps up, autopilot on. Try and get some views downhill. Nice. So I was gonna make a bigger turn than that. Alrighty, let's increase our altitude. Oh, that would be heading. Altitude. And we'll go up to 19 for now. I need to make a button for that. This altitude intervene button is what I need. Ominous looking clouds. Ominous, not omnious. All right, 10,000. So,
Tower hello, South of 1633, visual, what's the
oh Lord. Don't look towards Dallas, shit. Probably more so because of DFW, not necessarily scenery. Damn, look at the aircraft lined in, coming into land, or some of them are climbing. That's crazy. This is really cool. It's really cool, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah, we took off south, west. He just had the chart upside the seat. Wiley gets points. Wiley is the smart one of he's the clever one of all of us. Definitely me. Yeah, that stuff looks a bit nasty. Figure out what damn side I want to put the camera on. I need to go get an adult beverage. Last night was rough at work. We had a piece of software goes down that allows me to assign flights automatically to dispatch desks. That went down, and flights weren't published for the next day, which was today. So spent 3 hours on the phone with a bunch of folks from Europe. Then shortly after that, we had the implementation of some new software. So then I spent another 3 hours on the phone with some other folks. So last night was a little bit less than fun, but it's all part of being manager of flight dispatch, I reckon. Cool. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go run to the beverage fridge and grab a little something, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, well, so we are today not drinking any hard AF seltzers, mainly because I drank them all. Alrighty, let's go up. (230) final cruising altitude. Yeah, so I drank all the hard AF seltzers. So today we are drinking Ranch Rider Spirit Company Tequila Paloma with only Respado Tequila, sparkling water, sea salt, real grapefruit, lime, and orange. So we'll see how this tastes. The last time I drank one of these, I was drunk, so I don't remember what it tastes like. Crank and bank, baby. Not bad. It's not bad. The original is definitely better than this one, but it's not bad. What, dog? Hey, don't hit my camera. Got 2 dogs in here, and one of them is prone to hitting shit. So let's see. Will asked, do you guys ever fly in VR? So I don't fly Microsoft Flight Sim in VR. It's too much, like, especially with complex airliners where you're trying to type into the McDo a lot. It's a pain in the ass. It's way too much of a performance hit, even with a 4090. It's just not. It's just kind of meh. Plus, most of the time when I'm flying, I'm streaming. And I don't know if there's like other softwares and stuff that you can implement to make a VR stream more watchable, but it's so shaky. Like for me, when I put it on, what y'all would see from me, like everything would be so shaky and it's kind of zoomed out. Won't be able to see it very good. It wouldn't make good content because I'm just not willing to invest the time to go through and like find what all kind of stuff I could do to make it watchable. I kind of want a high quality, high resolution stream versus a grainy, shaky VR stream. So I just stick with this. But do I fly in VR? Well, Jet Kid will tell you that I fly DCS in VR. Him and I fly somewhat often, and I'm always in VR. To me, just because I haven't learned any other way. But there's no other way to fly DCS. Like VR in DCS is the absolute tits. I mean, it's so damn cool. So yeah, that's how I fly in VR. Guys, we have 17 people watching and 10 likes. Well, I'm stoked even to have 17 people watching. Much less the likes. But if you are watching and you haven't liked the stream, would greatly appreciate it if you like the stream, if you like the content. If you don't like the content, then hit the dislike button. But yeah, if you like it though, if you're enjoying it, if you enjoy my foul mouth here on the also known as Foul Mouth Simulations channel, then smash that lickety likety button. Would be pretty nice of it. Definitely helps out the algorithm and all that bullshit, and brings more folks to the community. Also, if you are enjoying the content and you're not a subscriber, and you're not sure if you should subscribe or not, ask everybody in the chat. Get their honest opinion. It's not going to hurt my feelings if anybody hates this shit, but you come back every time we stream. A little weird, but you can vocalize that. That's fine by me. And then also, if you want to be involved with a really cool community, there is a link in the description below for my Discord channel. And also, I would highly suggest checking out Captain Shaquille Oatmeal's channel. Good friend of mine. Such a good friend that him and I have a joint livery, which is what we're flying right now. So on this side, you can see my little logo there. But if you work your way around to El Capitan side, we got Captain Shaquille O'Neal on the nose. And then, but wait, there's more. Call now. Actually, hit the right damn buttons. We've also got the virtual Southwest logo here on the headrests of the big front seat, first class seats. We got wrong side simulations over here on the left, and we got Captain Shaquille O'Neal over here on the right. Got me over here on the right, and you got him on the left, because, you know, he be the cappity cap, and I be just, you know, the stupid ass first officer that doesn't know what direction to taxi. And then also got some custom seats. So, if you want an even cooler community than mine, which is highly subjective, I'm just saying this to be nice. Go check out Captain Shaquille O'Neal's channel if you aren't already a subscriber. Hell of a dude. I would consider him a very, very good friend of mine. We are actually planning on going to Flight Sim Expo as well. That's going to be hella damn fun. So check out his channel and join his Discord and smash his like button and subscribe and notification bell and all that shit. That's like, man, it's like, I don't know, it's like a process. Like, it's almost like a damn checklist to like be in someone's, like, not be in, but, you know, like to go join someone's shit. It's like, alright, you gotta smash this, smash that, smash. Yeah, smash it like a prostitute, I guess. I don't know. So Drew, we are doing a return flight. We'll be doing a little turn in Austin, Texas, and making our way right back up. What is going on? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Alright, let's change our altitude so the airplane will come down. We want to come down to bottom altitude. So we're landing to the south. Bottom altitude is going to be 4,000 feet. $4,000 set. Let's get our ILS stuff all set up. 110.5, which is already set on both sides, so that's nice, very convenient. 175 on the course heading. Let's see, minimums are going to be 200. Which is set. Cool. Alright, we're already making our way down. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your first officer speaking. We have begun our initial descent into the Austin, Texas area. Weather down there is probably pretty good. I'm not really sure. Got some gusty winds from the south, 8 miles visibility, and a nice warm temperature of 29 degrees Celsius. They flying southwest. Next time, don't bring as many bags. We don't want to charge for them, but shit, all the added weight sure does burn up a lot of gas, so we appreciate that. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for arrival. you go. Alright, so little approach brief. Not that y'all can see this, but we are planning the ILS from 18 left. Approach frequency is 110.5. Final approach course is 175 degrees. Final approach fix is DD2, I don't know, 1,600 feet. Decision height, 200 feet off the ground. Touchdown zone elevation is 492. We have a standard 3-degree glide slope. Approach lights, happy on the left. If we go miss, we'll climb to 1,000, make a climbing left turn to 3,000 and 040 heading. Minimum is 200 feet, half mile visibility. Weather's good, so no worries there. Taxi info continued. For runway 18 left, we have high intensity runway lights, center lights, approach lights, touchdown zone, PAPI on the left, 3-degree glide path on the PAPI. Runway's grooved. RVR's reporting. We got a glide slope, from the glide slope, 7,799 feet. It's 150 feet wide. Once we touch down, it's going to be a right-hand turnoff. We'll plan to turn off at Lima and then taxi to the north on taxiway Alpha, go off and make our way into the ramp. Terrain is no factor. Weather is a factor with some strong gusty winds, possible low-level wind shear associated with that. It's going to be a right seat landing, flaps 30. We'll go auto brake 2. And full reverse thrust. Any questions? Throw it in the chat. Yeah, it's gonna be 145. Sweet. Oops. Alright, so we got Austin pulled up.
Right, heading 200, clear for takeoff 20 right,
2959 set. Sweet. Looking good, looking good. Oh, it keeps doing that. Beautiful day for some flying. Dang right, windy day for some flying. VR Sim Pilot is the one to watch if VR is your thing. Absolutely. Yeah, I probably should have inserted that in there. Because I've noticed, like when I watch VR, like he's definitely done some work to be able to stream in VR and make it watchable. And I just don't feel like having to go and relearn a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. Thumbs up for cruising alone. Hey, JJ. What's up, dude? How are you, man? It's great to see you. Senior first. Oh, look at you. Wait. Am I a senior? You're saying am I a senior first officer, or you made it senior first officer, Shaq? Drew, thank you for the insert there. Over here. I think it's the cable on my. If I keep hearing flap lever, but it's weird. What the fuck? Why does it keep doing that? I'll lose my shit. Dale Aviator, what's up, dude? Great to see you. Hey. So I really like it. It's not the most detailed on the inside, but it's got enough detail to be believable. You can see through the windows, no problem. You can see, like if you've got GSX boarding folks, you can see them walking around nice and easy. The nighttime looks good. Ground textures look good. Good frame rates. They modeled downtown Dallas, so that's awesome. They modeled the Southwest campus as well, which is really cool. For 13 bucks, actually it's 14 USD. I would say it's a no-brainer. So Shaq, don't buy a Just Planes video. Are you really looking at buying one? And if so, like what airplane? Yeah, I think you should do it. Definitely think you should do it. Air Canada 777 Toronto to Hong Kong is calling my name, or the Emirates with the 2 girl pilots. I don't know anybody ever even bought those, in all honesty. I've seen like the little previews and stuff on YouTube, and that's always been enough for me, and I always fast forward through them. Alright, let's check. Let's check our routing. Something looks a little fishy. Right there. So maybe we cut out DOFs. DOFs and or we can cut out yeah, let's do that. Delete here. Executes. You still got this weird Jedi. Let's get rid of that one as well. Executes. Then perfect. Alright, DOFs. Drop that in. Execute. Whoop. Look how much cleaner that looks.
00 on the heading, clear for takeoff, 18 right, southwest, 26-1. Plus 2831, 18 right, line of boy. Line up runway 18 right, for southwest, 2831. Traffic 736, plus 2811. Echo 18 left line of boy, traffic 78 mile per hour.
Sure wish we had some weather radar. But looking at live weather, there's not shit out in front of us, so it's probably not even anything to worry about. Looks like there is a thin little line of some precip forming to the west. Maybe that'll turn into thunderstorms and we'll get to deal with that on the way back. Alrighty, landing lights coming on below 10,000 feet. I always turn on at 9,000 feet when I fly a pilot's life because it's it looks at like sea level and 2992 as like what 10,000 feet is. So the altitude itself, like for us, since we're not operating on 2992 altimeter, fluctuates. So I've found that just turning the lights on and off at 9,000 feet always saves me from getting points docked. Looking good. What overlay are you using at the top? I use FlyLive Studios thing, and the I guess ground speed doesn't show anything but a 0. So I used to use FlyLive, and then I discovered. So I'm using the overlay that's with Volanta. may show you. I think Shaq uses it as well. So if you go to settings, go to streamer tools, you've got different overlays here, and you can also create your own custom one by you just click the colors and then it sets the colors for you at the top. So that's what I use. I have found though that whenever I go to stream, I have to make sure I go into Volanta, go into settings, and go basically. Let me show you. I have to like it'll show. Anyways, it'll show this as default. Yeah, there, now it changed. It'll show this as default. So I have to go click here, click up here, and then click back, and then it'll finally show correctly. I kind of like that though, at least in the 7.3, because it kind of blends in with the airplane. What do y'all think? Keep this kind of dark color, this black and gray, or with the custom wrong side colors? Other than the, let's see, the only thing I would maybe want to change would be the little progress bar, because you can't see jack shit in that, but that's our temperature. Temperature's 25 degrees outside, so we are not in icing conditions and nowhere even close to it. Slow her down. Runway 18 left. 5-mile range ring. And then our final approach fix. Actually, not even final, but whatever the last one is. Because the final approach fix is not always the actual like final fix on the approach. As weird as that sounds.
Runway heading 18 left, good takeoff 152 with you.
So DD2 is the final, so I'm gonna put that in there. DDTOO. And we're gonna put in the reciprocal runway heading to draw our center line. 355. That's probably that person right there talking. Put in our runway heading just in case we need to go around. It'll be easier since we can just easily hit heading and then fly the heading. So missed approach heading is 040. Which looks like the airplane already has that in nav. So I'll tell you what, let's just simplify this. So we can just hit nav mode in that case. Or we can stay on runway heading, whichever one we'd like to do.
Over to departure 5 Kilo Juliet.
Runway 3665, wind 170 at 14.23, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land, number 6.
Go down 16, that's where we should capture the ILS. Let's go ahead and arm the approach. It should, yep, localizer, glide slope, perfect. Dial that altitude back up to our missed approach altitude, which is 3,000. Nice. Got some traffic up there on 18 right. Got a visual on them. We're all pretty nicely staggered. 18 right, 18 left, 18 right, and then us on 18 left. So that looks good.
Dallas 2125, Austin Tower, runway 18 left, continue, traffic may be in position, and the wind's 160 at 14.21.
What does it mean, maybe in position?
By 3683 with the ILS 20 right.
Delta 437, left turn Gulf, ground 121.9. Have a good day.
Golf 21.9.
2500.
Austin Tower, runway 18 right, continue. Traffic will be in position.
Roger, continue.
United 324, Austin Tower, runway 18 left, lines away. Traffic, a Boeing 737 on a...
So Shaq, that's what I was thinking too, but I don't think I can do just that little data bar. We'll look into it whenever we're at the gate, but I don't think I can do just the little progress bar, because I didn't see an option for that in settings. I only have two that are turquoise, and it's headers and background.
Kilo the ground, have a good one, 4
So
United 324, turn left heading 150, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Left turn of 150, clear for takeoff, 18 left, United 324.
Jetline 694, on start, runway 18 left, line to wait. Be ready to go, traffic,
There
4
it
mile
goes.
final, Boeing 737.
Line up await, 180.
alright, we're at 5 miles.
Delta 1230,
Let's go gear down.
Runway 18 right, line up away. Traffic,
Arm
6
spoilers.
mile final, Emperor.
18 right, line up away.
Flaps
Delta
10.
1230.
Again, it is supposed to be pretty windy.
Boeing 5655, left turn Gulf, ground 121.9, have a good day.
Golf and ground point 9, you as well on my 3665.
Jetline 694, fighting 170, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading 1170, clear for
Runway's
takeoff,
in
18
sight.
Delta
4.3 miles.
160, 13, gust 200, runway 18 left, clear to land.
Clear land, 18 left.
Delta 1230, turn right heading 20.
Alrighty, let's give her a shot.
200 heading, 18 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1230.
United 324, 150, heading contact departure.
Over departure, United 324, 60.
I'll be 3683, wind 160 at 13, gust 21. Runway 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 right, I'm by 3683.
Downdrafts, bitch.
400. 300. Approaching minimums.
Wheels are swirling.
Minimums.
Continue.
W694, 170, heading contact departure. Have a good day.
Officer departure on heading 170, good day, Delta 3694.
20. 10.
Delta 1230, contact departure. Have a good day.
Departure, Delta 1230.
Jet Edge 546, Austin Tower, runway 18 left, line of point.
Right left, line, point, the next one.
Whoops. There goes the PlayStation controller.
Delta 2125, return Kilo, ground 121.9. Have a good day.
Hey, good day, 2119, Delta 10, that's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jet Edge 546, left heading 150, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Left heading 150, 18 right, clear for takeoff, that is 540.
18 left.
That is 540.
Cessna 24, Juliet, Austin Tower, runway 18 left, line up away.
Line up and wait, runway 18 left, report to Juliet.
alrighty, let's clean her up.
Cessna That's a 24 Juliet, turn right heading 200, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Negative 105 on that landing. 105. Where'd this guy come from?
Public 2739, Austin Tower, runway 18 left, line of way.
Runway 18 left, southwest, 2739.
What's up with that?
Envoy 30,
Random ass.
83, left turn, Gulf, ground 121.9, have a good day.
Left call, ground point 9er, thanks, Envoy 3683.
Jet Edge 546-150, heading, contact departure.
Jet Edge 546, 150, good day.
Austin Tower, Charter Center, Garfield is on scope, Carmen. China 69, Austin Tower, just remain east of 18 left for now. And the wind 170 at 16 gust 26, landing will be at your own risk, use caution. Alright, we'll remain east of 18 left for now for Charter Center.
With my EFB, like I just have nowhere to put my damn controller.
Is that 24 Julie? Are you in
Damn, that dude took off.
Yes, I am on 200, 5124 Juliet.
Southwest 2739, turn left heading 150, running 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Left turn 150, clear for takeoff 18 left, southwest 2739.
To the 24 Juliet, remain this frequency. I'll have another turn for you shortly. China 69, you can actually proceed on course to parking. Proceed on course for the guardrail for China 69. China 69, so cross runway 18 left, and then just remain east of 18 right. To the 24 Juliet, turn left heading 180.
180, 24 Juliet.
Bing, 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 bling, 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 bling.
2739, contact departure, have a good day.
You did say southwest 2739.
Tower American 1064, we're on the ILS Jedi transition for 18 right.
American 1064, Austin Tower, wind 170 at 14, gust 26, runway 18 right, clear line.
Settle in 18 right, American 1064.
To the 24 Juliet, proceed on course to Lockhart Airport.
Proceed on course to Lockhart.
There's a Lockhart out here. Whoa. Hello? I'm here first, bitch. Fuck off. I hate all these stupid little dash airplanes. What are they? Whatever they are, they need to go away. And we need to replace them with whatever they're supposed to be. Austin's popping though. We got S7 over there, Russian airline. That's a fun flirty time.
Austin Tower, China 69, clear of runway 18 left, and letting us through the guardrail. China 69, thanks, and the wind's 170 at 15, gust 26. Thanks for the heads up, China 69.
Alrighty, gate 20. We'll hold right here. Show that taxi light. And get us some folks out. Well, shit, I don't even know what. Parking gates and coordinates. Don't say.
There's a 24 Juliet, contact departure. Let them know you're on course to Lockhart. Have a good flight.
Contact departure. Have a good day. 24 Juliet.
397 Austin Tower. Turn left heading 150, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 18 left on a left turn to 150, American 397. Tower on board, 3429, short 18 right on Charlie, wait for one. Roger.
Not really sure about this guy.
Operation Sierra is currently wind 180 at 15 gusts 26 altimeter 29.
Alrighty, let's kill him. Go. Deboard. Request deboarding.
Austin Tower, 14 November for 18 left.
Runway 3429 Austin Tower, runway 18 right, lateral away.
Lateral wait, runway 18 right, only 34.
Cessna 6214 November, Austin Tower, runway 18 left.
Whoa,
Continue
Nelly.
AV in position.
Drone camera operator got a little hammered.
Cessna 14 November, yes. Were you cleared for the visual approach?
Clear for the visual, 14 November.
14 November, altitude is yours, correct?
14 November.
American 1064 left turn, Golf, ground 121.9, have a good day.
Golf 29, good day, American 1064. Tower Falcon 444 Alpha Bravo.
Falcon 444 Alpha Bravo, Austin Tower, runway 18 left, line up and away. Traffic, Skyhawk, 3 mile right base.
Alright, that'll work. Okay, so let's debrief.
Turn right heading 220, runway 18 right, clear.
Shut him up. So we're gonna file our pirate with Virtual Southwest. I'm also gonna go ahead and start the next one so I don't forget. Now, with a pilot's life, let's see what it says. Submit report. Let's go to our logbook and see what kind of score it gave us. Oh, look at that. I haven't flown the 7.3 on here in a hot minute. I figured that somewhere along the way I was going to screw up the standard operating procedures. But we've actually scored a 100. So, remember we were climbing out and I was like, alright, I don't want to exceed a pitch angle or pitch attitude of 20 degrees. And this is why. It says right here, max pitch angle plus minus 20 degrees. So I had caught that because I was like right on the cusp. We passed that and we're able to get 7 out of 7 points. Same thing for bank angle, although it's not as big of a threat. But we got our max G-force, overspeed, stall we never did, so we passed all those on the taxi out. Our nav light was on, beacon was on, taxi light was on, transponder was on. That's a new one. Flaps were set, and our max ground speed stayed within 30 knots, so we passed all those. For the takeoff, our landing lights were on, strobe lights were on, and our max pitch angle was less than 20 degrees. On the initial climb, landing gear was retracted, max indicated airspeed was less than 260 knots, so we passed that as well. On the climb, flaps were up, and landing light was off before 10,000 feet. In cruise, we never paused, nor did we slew the airplane. On the initial approach, we kept our max pitch angle less than 15 degrees, indicated airspeed was less than 280 knots, and landing light was on below 10,000 feet. On the approach, max pitch angle was less than 15 degrees. Flaps were extended, landing gear was down, spoilers were on, that's a new one. Max indicated airspeed was less than 200 knots. Now, one thing, if you ever fly on a pilot's life, you got to be careful on go-arounds because it does not detect go-around criteria. And it would be very hard. Actually, you would end up being screwed because on this approach phase, it'll still think you're in the approach phase when you're in the go-around. So when you have your gear up and your spoilers are disarmed and you exceed 200 knots and all that stuff, it's going to ding you because it doesn't know that you're in a go-around. On the landing rate, this captured a negative 104 with a landing G-force of 1.05. So we've got 5 out of 5 on both of those items. And then on the taxiing, landing lights were off, nav lights were on, beacon lights were on, taxi light was off, flaps were retracted, spoilers were retracted. The max ground speed was less than 30 knots. So we got 100 on that. I'm pretty surprised. I didn't think it was going to. Let's go back to flights and let's get this one set up. We're gonna go up to 24 on this next one. So move this back over here. Now we want to see what the body. So now we want to see what PAX had to say. So we'll come over here and we'll end the flight. They were 95% satisfied, landing rate of -104. Our total block time was 57 minutes with a flight time of 35 minutes. We carried 150 passengers on this one because for some reason the configuration for PAX on a 737-800 is at 150. Probably because it's considering a first class, although Southwest doesn't have first class. They were happy that we were very slightly ahead of schedule. We had a nice soft landing. Their comments, they're totally going to tell their friends about this airline. They're glad to be here early, and the landing was very smooth. And here's all of our passengers, don't really care. So, coolio there. So now, that's pretty much it for that. As far as debrief goes, next is going to be, let's see. Hit that. Let's close these doors. I need to kill these lights too. Alright, let's go. Actually, I need to save flights, Austin, Dallas, Love. Current time is 21:01 Zulu. I want to edit this. I think I had an ETD of 2100. Then we'll lower the altitude as well. We were at 23 for a very short time. So we'll go 21. Alright, let's start the boarding process. I feel like it's always going to the wrong spot. Cool, so I'm gonna leave this running. I'm gonna jump off the camera real quick. I'm gonna get everything else set up for the next leg and I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to change that camera view. That chick walking around in circles was starting to annoy the shit out of me. I'm trying to give y'all something to watch. So, alright, right back. Alright. Who's ready for leg numero dos? Pretty sure my girls will be calling you any second. But hopefully not. Jay, what is up, dude? How are you? How you is? Just Flying Nova, what's up, man? Great to see you. Welcome aboard. Again, so to recap, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, so we just completed our inbound leg. So now we're going to be operating Southwest Airlines Flight 1249 service from Austin, Texas to Dallas, Texas. Nice short 45-minute hop from wheels up to wheels down, burning 4,700 pounds. Taking a total planned fuel load of 11,900 pounds of gas. Going to be cruising at flight level 210 with 160 passengers on board. Might have a little bit of weather to bob and weave around if it looks nasty enough out the window. We are not flying on VATSIM, and we're running live traffic, and we're running live ATC.net. And having a little man beverage. So let's get the airplane set up and let's get on out of here. Captain Nate, what's up, dude? Sorry, I didn't just now saw that you hopped in here. They enjoyed the tour of the who enjoyed the tour of the Dallas airport? Or you talking about me taxiing all around the damn place? Alrighty, so on the fuel, let's bump our fuel up to 11.9. And then on the zero fuel weights, payload. We're going to throw in 132.4. Alrighty, let's see, index position. Let's throw in Austin, Texas. And then we're going to head over to Dallas Dallas Love, not Fort Worth. Southwest Airlines 1249. Departing. We'll take off of 18 left, same that we landed on. So that is, we're flying more towards the east, so we want to depart on the east side of the airport. We're going to be on the Sabre 3 Sabre transition. Sabre transitions in there. It is. We're departing on a vector, therefore we'll depart on runway heading of 175. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. It's already in there, so don't care. Alright. From there, route. We're going to go Sabre, direct to Chief. I don't fucking know. On the Redden for arrival. And we're going to land on, I believe, runway 13 right. C. ILS runway 13 right. Legs, get rid of that discontinuity. We got a vector in there, that's fine. We'll leave it. Activate, execute, climb 210. Sweet. Let's make sure the overhead is set up. So we got irises are aligned, yaw dampers on. Left aft fuel pump is on for the APU. Keeping the APU on for this quick turn. Coming back down. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. 21. Landing elevation 479. So we'll just keep it at 500. Cool. Back on down. Zero fuel weight. 132.4. Reserve fuel 3.7 again. CIO 40. Cruise winds 218 at 58. Temperature's minus 18 up there. Executes. I don't care about this. Let's do like a max power takeoff. I'm just worried that the airplane's going to try to get above 20 degrees pitch attitude on me fast, and I I'll lose some points. No, but we'll just do it. It's a challenge. Cool. Max power. We're going to go flaps. Let's go 15. CG 32, 34, and 43. 43 set. Initial climb altitude. Assigned by ATC, so we'll assign it ourselves. So we'll go up. Let's do 11,000 feet. Set. Boom, 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 boom. I've heard this song too many times in my life. Cool. So now we're just waiting to finish boarding. We'll be ready to skedaddle on out of here. Oh, that's my girlfriend calling. Oh, she knows I'm streaming, so. She won't be calling. He's nice. See, these fucking guys, I don't know what is up with this airplane. Because they never load bags. Load bags, bitches. Maybe I need to work on the profile. I'm really not crazy about this drink. BT dubs. While they're boarding, maybe we go to the bathroom, so we'll come off the airplane. We'll go up the jet bridge. We'll go find us a bathroom. And they are just really into their conversation. I don't know. Shit, I don't know either. Well, fuck, dude, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know either. Anybody seen the bathrooms in here? Okay. He didn't want to talk to me. This guy either has earbud in. I don't see an earbud. I think he needs to go to a mental facility. Hello. Has anybody seen the bathrooms? Some country gate. Interesting. I don't see no bathrooms nowhere, guys. This is not a high fidelity airport if you don't have bathrooms and a pet relief area. It's a nice ass airport though. Hey bro, have you seen the bathrooms? No? Oh, okay. Nobody has seen the bathrooms. Top 10 global airlines are powered by nobody cares. It's not powered by Jetline Systems. I don't give a fuck. Get out of my way, bitch. He actually didn't disappear like the rest of them. Got some rampy dampies out here. Yeah, you know, back in my day, yeah. Hell are all these airplanes that are making noise? WestJet? That definitely ain't WestJet out there. I love the floor. Like, it's just so cool that, like, now we have this type of PBR, whatever. Interesting. Looks like that chick needed the bathroom as well. Yeah, I agree. Jay, it's all good, dude. So, I guess I'll try to explain since you're here and I got a microphone on my face. So last night, Jay texted me asking in regards to my Dallas Love review video, where I mentioned that Southwest has their own meteorology department. What else did I mention? Meteorology. So I got it in my head. You said fuel, but that I know that didn't have anything to do with what I was saying because dispatchers do fuel. I have to go back and look, I guess, at what I said. But I was talking about the OCC or the NOC at Southwest being the little. Being the literal beating heart of the airline and all the different departments that they have in there. Oh my God. Yeah, Jay, if you can remind me of what it was I said exactly. Trying to think of the things that they have that some airlines don't have, like meteorology departments. Some airlines have volcanologists, stuff like that. Hey, British Airways out there. That's cool. This guy's just over here waiting for a gate. What I heard about UA is they have a meteorology department, weight and balance department. Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of functionality to a weight and balance department, especially for like long range ETOPS flights and stuff like that. Yeah, so meteorology, some airlines are approved, like American. For example, that they use their own in-house TAFs instead of National Weather Service TAFs. So I think Southwest has meteorology. I would imagine as big as they are that they would. But I know for sure American does. And that's why like you have to go into decks and pull their TAFs and all that kind of stuff. Because they use in-house TAFs, not National Weather Service. Then you have like volcanologists. So that you have an in-house volcanologist that you can refer to if you have any sort of volcano threat for places like Guatemala City, where there's literally a summit of an active volcano sitting just 20 miles away from the airport. At bigger airlines, there's a lot less that dispatchers have to do. So for example, like when I worked at Trans-States, I had to calculate wheels up times myself and send those to the crew. Now crew scheduling does that. I don't have anything to do with wheels up times, other than like, you know, you have like an ATC like edict, but I'm talking about like, hey, if you're not wheels up by this time, you have timed out. That kind of wheels up time. What else? You got maintenance control, obviously. You got shift coordinators. Shift coordinators will liaise between stations and dispatchers. You know, if like we're holding and there's a threat that we're going to divert, I'll let the DSC know for that particular aircraft variant. Now this is specifically at my airline how we do things. It's different everywhere you go. So if I have a 321 holding for Dallas Fort Worth, I'm gonna let him know, I'm like, hey, we're holding for Dallas. We got this much fuel to play with. This is our listed alternate. Blah blah blah. Then they'll let me know if that alternate is good with them from the logistics side of the airline. Ultimately, safety is number one, and if we got to go somewhere, we're going wherever the hell we have to go. But if we have enough fuel to give us options, to where maybe Austin is a better option than Houston for logistical reasons. Like maybe we have a crew that is just sitting and chilling in Austin because something, or like whatever. Like they deal with the logistics of the airline. Then you also have air traffic control coordinators. ATC coordinators will listen to the ATC command center, and they will distribute information that they get. A lot of times, like on the command center call, I think there's like 2 or 3 a day. Command center might be like, hey, so we're seeing a large spike for Las Vegas arrivals. Anticipate 15 to 30 minutes of possible holding, blah blah blah. So then the coordinators will distribute that information to the dispatchers. They also input wheels up times or edict times into the system so that the dispatcher can see them, go back and reassess the release. If we need an alternate, maybe it's delayed 2 hours, and delaying 2 hours puts you into a line in the TAF where you need an alternate. What else do they do? If I need a flight plan pulled, or like an ATC strip pulled, I can call the coordinator. If I have too much going on, I can call the coordinator and say, hey, can you call Lauderdale Tower and pull this strip? They can do that for me. So they kind of liaise between ATC command center and what's happening operationally with ATC and the dispatchers. They let them know when any anticipated flow control areas are coming out, ground stops, ground delay programs, all that kind of stuff. So that's your ATC coordinators. Then you've got tail routers. So like at my airline, we have a dedicated position to tail routing itself, which is separate from the coordinators. These guys are looking at like maintenance planning type stuff, where maybe this aircraft has like a maintenance check on this day and needs to be at this airport. So they're going to coordinate that aircraft's route of flying to make sure it ends up at that maintenance base for its maintenance checks. Our coordinators do nothing. Shoot, dude, our coordinators get paid 14% override because they have so much to do. Who else? We got guest solutions. Guest solutions, they're separate of like reservations. If there are like a large group of misconnects, they will identify that problem and relay that to the coordinator, who then may make the decision to hold a flight at the gate for a large group of people, and then they'll also pass that information along to the dispatcher so we can let the captain know. Guest solutions also handles other stuff like approving so like vouchers and hotels and etc. And then you also got crew scheduling that does the crew scheduling stuff. We got AOG. They purchase parts for aircraft, whether they're like, hey, we always want to have 5 radomes on hand at all times. So then if we have a bird strike on one, obviously we need to get a new radome on that airplane, but then we also they need to order a new one. So they're in charge of like parts and stuff like that. So they work a lot with maintenance control, etc. So there's a lot of shit going on at airlines, and some airlines have more departments than others, or more positions than others to do things. So anyways, as y'all just heard, PAC said they're ready to go. Our APU is already on. So we'll reset position again because GSX is out there doing a whole lot of nothing. Did it reset? Yeah. So operate jetways. And prepare for pushback. Doors. Close the main. Close the cargo. Chalks are set, so we're going to turn on the fuel pumps. Probe heat, hydraulics, and the anti-collision light. Flight directors are on. So V2 is going to be 143. Runway headings 175, and our top altitude is 11,000 feet. Flight directors are on. Transponder is cool. Swap this out so we're not getting ILS shit. Our beacon light is on. Muy bien. Muy bien. Sweet. Now they are ready to go down there. Let's remove the chalks. And we might actually have to push back into that guy. Alright, so we're going to be pushing back from gate 20. We'll go nose right. We'll taxi to 18 left. It's going to be a short taxi. But we're still going to do a single engine to get those points with virtual southwest. We'll taxi probably Golf 1 to Golf Bravo 18 left. We have one hot spot at the intersection of Golf and Bravo. No runways to cross. Terrain's no factor. Gusty winds is a factor with some possible vicinity rain showers. We want to go to nose right. Right seat takeoff. Flaps 5. Max power. We'll leave the packs on though. Departure brief is completed. Alrighty. Actually, I don't want to do that. Go back. Cool. Alright, so in the last one we were in ignition right channel, so we're going to go ignition left. And roll in dose. Screenshots. Screenshots. You know, this dude way out there pushing back. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Hell of a long pushback, old son. Okay. So they're disconnecting down there. We got engine 2 up and running, so we'll packs on, bus on, leave everything else the same up there. Auto brake, RTO, and flaps 5, actually 15. And then our trim's going to be 3.4. Go, don't care. Geek, what's up, dude? Good old trans mistakes. That's about right. Trans Mistakes was a awesome company to work for. I mean, I'm sure a lot of things could have been better. Training definitely could have been better while I was there anyways. But it was a group of pretty awesome people. Made a lot of friends. Enjoyed working there for 2 years. And I'd go back and do it again. Took maybe 2 years. Alrighty, so he is waving at us. We'll flash our lights at him. Let him know that we see his signal. And we're gonna rock and roll. Y'all know my little signature move. Flight controls check on the external. We're just going to taxi out into the middle of nowhere. Shut up. Don't need you telling me what you're ready and what you're not ready for. This is my ship. I am the captain now. Alrighty, we're clear on the right. Oh, and we're not clear on the left. Jay, tell your airline to move their shit. Okay. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. They moved. That's kind of funny. Screw. Dude, I swear, some of this, what in the fuck? Some of this traffic, man, the ADSB struggles, I guess. When we get straightened out, we'll start number 1. Too bad we don't go to Dallas Love. We ain't in Dallas Love. We're in Austin. But I'm sure y'all probably don't come here either. Alright. Roller number 1. Introducing fuel. Got the old doggo right here. I can barely see her. Old black ass. Damn, your breath stinks. Smell like shrimp. And I like shrimp, but not whenever my dog's breath smells like it. Hey, your head is in the way. She's very needy. So if my hand is close, she's gonna like headbutt my hand. Yeah, I know American doesn't go to Dallas Love. We're in Austin, going to Dallas Love, and I'm pretty sure it was Envoy, but Envoy was taxiing around on the ground in Austin. Get y'all's facts right. Y'all's misconceptioning. That shouldn't be there. Or that one. It's a little, I don't think that should be there. It looks almost like a default. That dude is in the grass and then the approach lights. Wow. What a short field landing. How bad would it suck if that was like real? If that was really what happened. Landed short and shit. That'd be kind of terrible. Alright. Don't know what that's about. He's off the runway. Don't see anybody else, so let's go heading mode and blast on out of here. Flight control check. Again. Alrighty. Up to 50. And we're about to blast out this hoe. Oh, this guy.
B1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Keep it right there around 18 degrees. It's windy. Flight 5. Flight 4. Flaps up. Autopilot. Legs direct to munch. Execute and nav. Get these levers out of my way. And also the tower just like stopped. Yeah, man, y'all over here like being my right seater, trying to You ain't doing it right. Actually, y'all be in like the left seater. That's typical left seat mentality y'all got. Oh, yeah. You're doing this wrong, old stupid ass FO. You don't even know how to taxi the right direction. It's actually, y'all weren't here for the inbound to Austin, but I went the wrong way when I was taxiing in Dallas. So that's where that joke comes from. It's a crack at myself. Oh yeah, look at that. Got Austin out there. Alright, 9,000. Let's kill those lights because we are on a pilot's life. Talked about that on the inbound. Nope. Alright, there's 11. Let's take her up some more. Get to our final of 21,000 feet. Yes, FT Sim sound pack could be louder, and I think it also we lose. No, we got them. Never mind. For some reason, I thought lost clickety clackety sounds, but it's not. It's CRJ that does that. Oh yeah. So Jay, how's work going? Just getting started? Working like a scalded horse. I see what you're saying, AvGeek. In regards to Jay. Smooth. I'm hungry. Just outside of UT, University of Texas. I wonder if that's like a waypoint or something.
Country 3047 left Gulf, ground 121.9. Have a good day. Gulf over ground 121.9.
Man, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be lazy and go get some Zaxby's. How many of y'all got Raising Cane's close to where you live? Because if you do, I envy you. Raising Cane's is where it's at when it comes to them chicken fingies. Started at 145, had a pre-chill desk because I don't have any Chicago. What's going on up there? How about we all look together? What is going on in Shittown? Looks like I got some stuff brewing. I bet you there's pretty high winds too. Got the low pressure system with this counterclockwise rotation. Probably some nasty winds up in there. That looks nice.
Yeah, they stopped the westbound departures. We're trying to get more information about it. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. Okay,
Shit must be building out west too. Let's see.
Yeah, looks like you can see here right now. It's going to turn.
Alright, what's going on? Huh. That's weird they would stop westbound. Because that just looks like some light rain. And by the way, just so y'all know, the radar on Volanta is extremely not exaggerated, but they have the sensitivity for the radar itself turned to the max. The weather, I promise you, doesn't look nearly this bad. So let's do this. Let's go my radar. So like as dispatchers with our the stuff that we can use, we can actually go in and adjust the sensitivity that's displayed. So you can make it look, you know, you can pick everything up at every single altitude, all tilts of the scan, make it look way worse. So like just down here, that's not what I want to pause the loop. Anyway, so here's Austin, right, and here's Dallas. This is live weather radar, and this is Volanta. Look at the difference. Look at that. Like, all this stuff to the east is just little giggly bits compared to what they're showing over here. So Volanta's got their shit turned way sensitive. Which doesn't mean that this stuff doesn't necessarily exist. It's just super light and low altitude, more than likely. Now let's come up here. Yeah, and so even like in Chicago, like, look how much worse it looks on Volanta. Must be the new Tollus. I love looking at pictures on Volanta. But anyways, so just something to bear in mind when you're looking at Volanta. It's not as bad as it doesn't look, or it's not as bad as it like in real life compared to what they're showing. Had to put out 60 traffic cones and 6 signs for this job. That sounds not fun. And so Joe, when you say I do 0.75 miles, what do you mean you do 0.75 miles? What do you mean you don't fucking like it? Do you even have a tongue in your mouth? How do you not like Raising Cane's? Lightly breaded, perfectly breaded chicken fingies. French fries could use some work. Could do some like curly Cajun fries or something. Something better than just stupid crinkly fries. No one gives a fuck about crinkly fries. I mean, I'll still eat them, don't get me wrong, but they're just. McDonald's fries easily overtake. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jay. Oh, okay, got you, Joe. Well, since you have one less than a mile from your house, you lucky bastard. That makes me jealous. I got a Zaxby's really close. Zaxby's breading's just not. It's not even close to Raising Cane's. I mean, teach their own aviation, but I don't know. It's just everybody I know who've had both was like, oh yeah, Cane's all the way. Cane sauce is the shit too. Although you can tell Zaxby's is like trying to do the same shit. Oh, dude, yeah, Five Guys fries they're good. Five Guys is so overpriced, but yeah, those are Cajun fries. At least that's what I know is Cajun fries, and they are damn good. All right, top of descent in 40th miles. These are some short hops. Right, so let's see. I like to jump seat with a British Airways crew. Right. We're going to be planning the ILS from a 13 right, yeah. Frequency is 111.1 and final approach course of 133. I say, final approach fixes Laura at 1900 feet. Decision altitude is 200 feet. Touchdown zone elevation is 479. Yeah, that's right. We are in an actual approach brief. We have a standard 3 degree glide slope. Happy on the right. If we go missed, we'll climb to 1,000 and a climbing right turn to 3,000. Very similar go around approach as to Austin. On a 150 heading, minimums is 200 feet, 3/4 mile visibility. On runway 13 right, we have high intensity runway lights, centerline lights, approach, or I'm sorry, not approach, no approach lights. Pappy on the right, it's got a 3 degree glide path on Pappy. Runway's grooved, RVR's reporting, and the glide slope 7,315 feet, 150 feet wide. Once we land, it's going to be a left-hand turnoff, probably at Charlie 3. And then we'll make our way back to gate 12, where we originally departed from, so we can make one big old giant circle. So it's going to be a right seat landing again, flaps 30 for the gusty winds. Our VREF, or I'm sorry, VAP is going to be 147. I'm going to go auto brakes, low, auto brakes 2, not low, this is not an Airbus. And let's see, terrain's no factor, gusty winds is a factor. Full reverse thrust. Any questions? Sweet. Let's get 111.1, I believe it was. Yes, 111.1. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I got this damn Lancet everybody's way. That is my B. That is a party foul. I apologize for partying and fouling. Properties. LS, okay. Alrighty, so ILS is set. Sweet. Minimums 200 is already set. We are looking good. We are looking good. D-Champ says he likes the sauce at Raisin Cane. Boy, I'm right there with you. I love that sauce. I'll admit, Zaxby's sauce is like basically identical, but I'll pick Cane's everything over Zaxby's. But I eat Zaxby's like once a week, so they get plenty of money from me. My coffee shop closes at 8. So as soon as we land, I'm going to run my ass to my favorite coffee shop and get me some, get my coffee. Well, let me show y'all a picture of this coffee. Boy, let me tell you, it's the mighty prettiest thing you ever did have. The manager, I'm assuming she's the manager chick because she's my age and all the other girls that work there are like super young. So I'm guessing she's the manager. But she used to be a United flight attendant. Found this out yesterday. I was chatting with her. And I was like, oh, United, I'm not a United fan. And she's like, yeah, me either, that's why I left. I was like, nice. Our bottom altitude 8,000. We're gonna have a somewhat extensive downwind. Trash. I'm gonna show y'all two different ones. This one's not as pretty. Hello. Oh yeah. This is a blended, so it's like fucking ice cream, more or less. You can get stuff like this at Wawa. But it is a blended caramel mocha latte with chocolate drizzle, caramel drizzle, and Cool Whip. So basically, it's just a damn milkshake with caffeine in it, and I ain't complaining. I've had one of these every day for like the past week. So I will be 300 pounds at some point in time in the near future. There we go. There's another one. Look at that clip. Ooh. And it's funny too, because like I have the same reaction whenever they give it to me. I get all crazy. I'm like, oh, would you look at that? It's the prettiest thing. And then I'll find it really funny. But I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being genuine. Like, no, this is really good. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna be getting me one of them. Know what I'm saying? What is the test?
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your first officer speaking. We have begun our initial descent into the Dallas Love area. Got some gusty winds from the south, 24 knots. It might be a little bumpy on the way down. Nice one temperature, 28 degrees, partly cloudy skies. As always, I want to thank you for flying Southwest, and we hope to see you on a future Southwest Airlines flight. Flight attendants prepare in the cabin for arrival. I am your father.
And that, my friends, is a super old first officer that was like, no, never going to upgrade. I like having less responsibility. And he's like, just about to retire.
Tower, helicopter, Sky 4.
Helicopter.
1180 tons on Mike 2, contact on
We have, right, we've begun our descent into the Dallas area. Looking about 20 minutes until we're on the ground. Nice calm winds from the south, and got an airplane right there off our right side. That's about right. Dude, I love that episode of Family Guy. Oh my god, that is by far my favorite episode ever. Fucking hilarious. Peter siphoning jet fuel out of an airplane into his truck, thinking it's gonna make his truck fly. Playing Top Gun music. So fucking funny. Oh, I love that episode.
It is. Could we take that? Sure. Change to the FM side. Distance from the record line. Second. Distance from the left side for the record line. Yes, we have 13 left inside. That's 1401. All right. Change to runway 540. Change to runway 13 left. Runway 13 left. Clear to land. All right. 13 left. Clear to land. Southwest 1401.
Wrong side. This is just geeked out on jet fuel. Please have a stall to clear and open. Hey, you got like the same view right here. Some nice build-ups over there to the northwest. So tomorrow again, guys, myself and Wiley, we're both going to be flying together in separate airplanes. I'll be flying Airbus. It's been a hot minute since we've been in the Airbus. Probably going to stick with Phoenix, although flirting around with the idea of a little fly-by-wire, maybe even a headwind A330. We haven't flown that on the channel at all. I just have to like get everything set up for it, all the detents and whatnot, probably views as well. You know, I've got like the heavy division 7.8, I've got the salty 7.4, all this stuff that I never fly. But yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna be flying. While and I'll be flying. We're gonna discuss our city pair tomorrow. Not sure if we're gonna do one leg or two. If it's gonna be two, it's gonna be short flights because my last meeting wraps up at 3:30 p.m. kind of like today. So we're gonna be a little bit on a time crunch. And if we do one flight, it'll be a little bit longer. But yeah, so stay tuned for that for tomorrow. Smash that notification bell if you don't have notifications turned on, so you know when I'm going live. And again, tomorrow around 3:30 Eastern time is when we're aiming at going live. I hope to see y'all in the chat, hanging out, drinking a little drink, having a good old time here on the Wrong Side Simulations channel. Throw out some boards.
Good afternoon, in 1613.2 on and door set from the 13 right, clear takeoff. 13 right, clear for takeoff, on and door set, Southwest 42.
Alright, so we got this vector up ahead. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do with that. I guess we'll just stay parallel to the runway. And then we'll go direct to whatever fix. Let's go fix runway 13 right / 5 miles. Next. Laura.
1788, take next to lockdown, good afternoon, in 1613.1 on at door set in the 13 right, clear takeoff.
Three 1-3. Lippy at 2,500 feet. Let's go ahead and dial that.
Up in 403, visual 130. 403 lockdown, good afternoon, in 1611, gust 2, runway 13 left, quick left.
You know, these clouds might see you downtown off our left wing. I guess technically, since we're going to be passing north of the airport, probably should have come in on 13 left.
And then you can turn northbound to join the 75 from there. I do have one departure on the right.
Sailor, then direct to you.
Sorry, we'll just keep it how it is. Temperature outside is 23 degrees Celsius. Icing conditions is anything, any visible moisture and temperature of 10 degrees or less. So we are not in icing conditions. That flight control replay pulled up. Oh, Mr. Divers, how's it going, dude? Got another spatcher in the house. I'm new here. Nightbot timeout. Yeah, I ain't got no Nightbot, so you ain't gotta worry about that. Do you have Fly Tampa's Toronto or FS Dream Team's Vancouver come nice Air Canada hops? I do have both of those. If only Majestic would put their Dash 8 in here. Portland, Vancouver, Portland, or Toronto, Chicago. Yeah, we're not going to have near enough time to do that. Oh, well. No, we might. Well, those are not too terribly long. Does Zwicky Designs Chicago Skyline? Hell yeah. Actually, I have City Scenes Chicago. Did when DD did their Midway Airport, did they also do downtown? I've always just had the City Scenes airport, so I haven't really. Oh, just got done with Recurrent. Nice. So how is Recurrent? I've got it coming up in about a week and a half. Make sure you're paying attention because I've heard the test is not easy. They got a new test this year. Actually, we've had a new test like every year, but the current test is not easy. Most questions are multiple choice, but it's not like, you know, one of the choices is right. It's like you know, there might be 6 to choose from, and the correct answer has 4 of the 6. So I'm gonna try to pay more attention this year than I usually do, just based off of what I've been heard. But now what I've been hearing is also from newer dispatchers as well, so it might just be, you know, that. Jesus Christ, man! Look at all the targets. That's unreal. And we have good frame rates, which is very surprising.
Tower counter 605 Sierra India, join in the final for 13 left.
Turn the 05 Sierra left tower, good afternoon. Going sign 35 will be departing Roger left. And 1 in 012, copy 1, runway 13 left, clear land.
Clear land 13 left, depart.
And there's downtown Dallas.
Ready?
3216, keep it rolling on the corner. Challenge the 3 out, left tower, good afternoon. Lane 18012, copy 1. RF door set, runway 13 left, clear land.
Hey, that looks kind of good.
Southwest 13.
Scottsdale Lane Dark Base, half a mile, get up service terminate, squawk 3FR, frequency change approved.
1200 Scott 49.
Nice.
Tower South 868, our nav X-ray 13 right.
So 868, last tower, good afternoon, at 18013, got 21, runway 13, right, clear to land.
Clear land, right, South 868.
So you can tell we're really So this looks to me like the approach path for DFW. You got all these guys on approach for DFW. Like kind of close to them. We could get down low, make a shallow approach to Laura. Let's try to keep it how he is. We're not looking bad. You can see all those guys out there. Well, you can barely see them. There's one. Hey, when you like zoom in, their lights like, you know. There's another one. Lots of dudes. Lots of dudes. There we go. Look at all them light bulbs. Boy, them some high quality light bulbs. It's crazy how fast them lighting works. This guy's already turning. There should be another guy. Here off of our. There he is. He's right there. So he's making his turn. Put it in the heading mode, and just in case I need to make a right-hand turn for separation from that guy, we'll be ready for it. Laura's 1900.
1326 left, are you up and ready? Over. 1326 left, good afternoon. Keep it rolling on the con. Citation, hold on. Wind 170 at 11, gust 1. On at 0 south, 113 left, clear take off.
Arnett, 4 set, 13 left, clear take off, 1 roll, Southwest 1320.
Yes, there's DFW right over there. It's crazy how close they are.
Tower, good morning, good afternoon, extension 539 is on the 213 left.
Alright, let's go direct Lippy. Execute.
3 left, clear line, just the top of that.
And we will arm the approach. Man, you definitely like wouldn't want to just like screw up and drift on out that way. It's nasty rain out there too. It's too cool, too cool. Yeah, Andrew, I learned about that last fall as well. I don't know, I don't remember which guy or which person I got.
2500.
Tower, that's 42, visual 13 left.
42 left, good afternoon, wind 170 at 12, gust 21, runway 13 left, clear left.
Clear land 13 left, Southwest 42.
Is 530 going to signature 1?
Affirmative.
This is 537 left on altitude. Left and alpha to parking, minding the ground point, 75, traffic short final.
Alright, so we are recording on the flight control replay. It always does this. I get like a super hard lag when I start recording.
Admin Love, Southwest, 2281, visual 13 left.
2281 left, tower, good afternoon, in 16 right, 13, just 21. Runway 13 left, straight line.
Go to land, 13 left, that's 2280.
Nine miles DME. Flat slope is coming down.
South 32, 1011, right, 3, contact ground point, 75.
Right, 2 over ground, top of 40.
We're crabbing. Okay. Okay. See, guy on TCAS, there he is. Parallel landing. Right, quartering headwind from the, quartering headwind from the right side.
1,000.
26, 27 knots or so.
South 6231 left, tower, good afternoon, in 170 right, 11, cut 19. Runway 13 left, straight to land.
Clear to land, 13, 36, 230.
South 2263 left, tower, good afternoon, in 160 right, 11, cut 19. RNF door side on the 13 right, set takeoff. RNF door side, 13 right, set takeoff, Southwest 22.
Approaching minimums. 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 100. Sink rate. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
South 2281, turn right on Mike 2, contact ground point, 75. Mike 2, ground point 75, number 33.
Sweet. I'll take that. Oh,
263, contact region Park, same Park.
There goes your WestJet guy. Right out there in front of us. That felt smoother than a horse's leg. It felt smooth too, but I didn't have FS Realistic on, which typically will exaggerate a landing a little bit, so that probably made it feel smoother. We're showing negative 109 on that one. Visually, it looked like, you know, like a negative 50 or something, but that's because FS Realistic wasn't on. And I can always tone down the FS Realistic stuff, but I like to have it up a little bit so try to like really convey if I slim her down or not. The Dallas Love sign over there looking all good. Yeah, we're gonna go parking. Which one is it? North parking? Parking or ramp? It's probably ramp. Turn, airplane, turn. Tiller. Let's see. Nope.
Tower, good afternoon. Runway 13 right, line up and wing, traffic 4 out. 8.3 right.
Tower Delta 2736, visual 13 right.
Delta 2736, Love Tower, good afternoon. Falcon holding in position, runway 13 right, continue.
Continue 13 right, Delta 2736.
Oh, dog's gotta go OUTSID, which is funny because I need to PEE myself. Gotta take a piss. It's gonna feel real good.
4321, contact region Park, have a safe flight.
Gotcha, Jay.
3 Charlie Golf in 170.11, that's 19, traffic 2 out.
We got a dude in our gate. So do we just remove him? Or do we go to the next gate over, which is gate 14 or 10? We're gonna go to gate 10. Let's make this look cool real fast. Stop right there. That's terrible sounding. All right. Nope. fucking airplane. Hey, you gotta turn the control on. Put the control, like, why can't I just have control all the time? I bet you don't dance. Bet she don't dance. Nope. See? It don't matter. Like, it's never on. Like, it's never where it's supposed to be. As far as like what GSX reads. Okay, so file PyRep, it is filed. Complete the flight on Volanta, it is completed. Stop the recording. Submit the flight on. I mean, not reached the post-flight stage. What the fuck? It's like it never read that I even left Austin. Fuck you. You sorry ass. Damn. Spent my virtual money for no reason on injecting that flight. Okay. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. We'll do our replay. Get rid of this. Dance monkey. Dance, you rascal. I know who that is. Alright, let's get our airplane configured for landing. And we'll play the replay. Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty, let's try her out. Load. Come on. Going to Saltgrass tonight? Ooh, nice. I've actually never been to Saltgrass, but I know it's bougie. Catching the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get loaded up and head back to the yard. Alright, man. Well, have a good rest of your day, my friend. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. We'll see how not smooth this one looks now that we have FS Realistic on. So I'm sure it's not going to feel as smooth in the least.
Approaching minimums. Minimum.
Close. And goes up. Killing packs.
100. Sync rate. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, not terrible. Not crazy about that brake sound though. those definitely deployed a bit late. Damn it again. Alrighty, let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's coming in way too fast, it seems. Definitely not the worst. Oh, those ailerons were doing what they were doing in the wing view because I had the plane turned into the wind. That's what that was. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that crab. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow around 3:30 Eastern Time. Let's come down here. Let's try. I love the flyover angle. I'm gonna try some of that. Like we're a little boater out here on the water. Oh yeah, this is gonna look sick. That don't look right though. Can you... There it goes. Yeah. Get that screenshot. Bam. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh, get that skyline up in there. The windsock just to the left. Son. Now, just to make it a little bit prettier, I'm going to submit this for the screenshot competition with VSWA. Let's go weather, live, and let's just do like clear. And what happened to my airplane? Oh, I guess it started over. I don't know if I like it without the clouds. Bam. Bam. Get some of that fence up in there. We are pretty low. Bam. Alright, let's put it back on live weather. Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the stupid replay thing. It always seems to be a tad bit fast. So let's do this. Let's go 2 times slow. Yeah, and see, then that's too slow, and it makes it jittery. It's like it's just a tad too fast, a tad too slow. But I'll tell you what, getting them screenshots today, son. Maybe. There it goes. I just wish you could get like the VSWA in there with something good behind it. Yeah. Maybe a beacon shot? Probably didn't get it. Boom! I like that. I keep messing with the spoiler levers to get the spoilers to retract. Oh my god, my dog farted. It's terrible. See, that looks... actually, that's still too slow. How do I get the normal speed? Take control of airplane? What if I just want regular speed? Because that is too fast. What do y'all think? Do y'all think, I mean, that looks, I think that looks better than, I don't know, what y'all, I guess maybe that's about right. I don't know. Maybe just after seeing it so fast, it looks super slow. And see, now that it's slow like that, it's jittery as fuck. And it's fast as hell. Yeah. I don't know, like, how do I just get it on fucking regular speed? Don't know. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. We're going to throw it into a wing view for our final. But anyways, as we were talking about earlier, we'll be streaming again tomorrow around 3 o'clock, or 3:30 rather, 3:30 Eastern time. We flying some Airbus, not sure on the city pair yet, but y'all will find out, I guess, whenever we get it scheduled. Have a chat with Wiley, so it's gonna be me flying my airplane, then Wiley's gonna be flying his. Wiley is the creator of pretty much all of the very high fidelity Spirit liveries that have all the accurate placarding and all that kind of stuff on the inside. Anyways, it's going to be a lot of fun flying with him. I think it's going to be the first time that him and I have flown together. So anyways, guys, I hope y'all had Have a great rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Please smash the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe, notification bell, all that shit. If you want to join up with Virtual Southwest Airlines, the description's in, or the link is in the description below, as well as the Discord. And until the next one, guys, I hope y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side. See y'all tomorrow.